right? And I know
Yeah,
for sure that you are going to fall in love with Africa, so much so that you are going to want to come back again and again and again. And then you are
I
going to
think
want
so
to see
too. All right,
all
we
the
just
African
started
places.
recording, so can you do a time and date and purpose stamp for us, Mike?
Okay, all right. So I would like to welcome everyone to the Y.E.A community call. This is our community call we have every Friday where we get to know each other, we get to talk to each other, where we share our lives with each other, where we are, what we are up to, what our dreams are, what we want to achieve in life, and how best this community can support us to achieve our goals. Right. So if you are here with us, know very well that you are not about to waste the next 1 hour, but you're about to, get engaged with lovely people who are going to share their lives with you. You are all welcome once again to our community call. Okay, all right. So
Thank you, Michael. That
we have
was
a few of us.
beautiful.
Right, right. So we have a few of us on the call. Um, so I mean, before we started recording, I know Christy was sharing herself with us and how she's excited to, come to Africa to to enjoy the ambience that we have in Africa, right? So, Christy, what are two things that you are really looking out for when you get to Africa?
Really, I think the most important thing that I'm excited about is to jump into African culture, who you guys really are. To see firsthand the challenges, the opportunities, and the breakthroughs that I say my coaching in my time here on these calls made a difference in the lives of those people on this call. That's probably number one, the number one thing that is guiding me and pushing me forward in my actions and in the 7 pillars that we've learned here in this community. And then I get to share those like this is an act of entrepreneurship that I did not know was possible, but could see it in a vision when we've visualized. And I've been seeing this vision for years. And now, within 2 weeks, it shall be a reality. I'll have my toes in the red soil of
Right. I mean, you see, when you have worked
yeah.
for a very long time towards something, right? For a very long time, you have had this desire of helping, bringing to consciousness the people of Africa when it comes to permaculture, when it comes to entrepreneurship, and you've had engagement with people over Zoom, WhatsApp calls, and when you are truly about to meet them, I can tell that the feeling is different. The excitement is different, and from the way you are talking and from the way you are obviously glowing, I can tell that you are absolutely ready to come to Africa and make further difference because you've been making a lot of difference from afar. I just can't imagine the kind of difference you would make when you are in person with them. So yeah, we are truly excited to have you.
Thank you. Thank
Um,
you. Umar, welcome. Coach Umar. So good to see you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's another face that I'll be seeing when I visit Uganda, Jinja. You know, and the most important you said two things. Okay, number one, I know that was a long statement. I do talk a lot.
yeah, we like that about you.
Yeah. So I'll have plenty of stories to share when I'm there, but I really want to hear your stories. And I promised Carol, you know, that I would videotape your Y.E.A journeys. Mossy,
Right.
Umar, Richard, Hilda, Kenneth. You know, as I meet you and, you know, after all the hoopla, because I know there'll be a big, I know how hoopla-ish I am. Okay. Uh, after that settled down, I hope to focus and really find out from each of you what mindset, focus, action, community, who we are as community. Like that. Sorry, I'm getting telephone calls on my phone. That's probably the most important task and action that I hope to participate in on my journey, you know, on my wild adventure. You know, for a little girl from Florida who only had white sand between her toes, to even dream of the red clay of Africa is
Come on now.
it's like it's outside of, you know, it's outside of a mindset I was raised inside of.
Mm, mm.
And that I get to have this wild adventure really nourishes my wild adventurous soul. So thank you guys for being a reason for my dreams.
And thank you for making us a reason for your dreams. All right. So, um, while all this excitement is going on, who wants to share what they are up to with us? Um, anything that you are up to, anything that you are working on, your dreams, aspirations. Anyone? I see a lot of people on the call. Marvin, you've been on the call for a while. Marvin, do you want to share yourself with us?
Yeah, like I welcome you. My name is Morocco Marvin, coming from East Africa, Uganda, Africa continent, under
Right.
Coach Umar, under Coach Umar.
Okay.
I welcome you, brother, and I send a home
And
greetings
thank you
to you.
very much. Yeah, greetings to you too, my brother, and you are welcome to the community. What did you or what would you like to get out of Y.E.A. In our next class? You know,
In the
by joining the family and the community, what would you like to get out of all the lessons that will be given to you?
First of all, I'm so appreciative for coming together, and we make as a community, it's like a family.
Right.
What I expect, I expect an addition in my life. I like as I was growing up or building up. what I expect to delight my vision of dreams within the
Right.
group, within the family, to change my life and to fulfill some of my dreams with the members or within.
Okay.
Because as like I have a vision of a child looking as get their employ to create employment, to get employment opportunities, monitoring, about taking care of them, like such as like education, parts, that
Marvin, are you still with us?
as well it's a better organization.
All right. So you have a vision, right? And the fact that you are part of this community means that you have started taking actions to get into your vision. You want to create employment. You want to help to build people up, and I guarantee you that if you after the classes, after all the lessons that you go through as part of Y.E.A, you are going to get mentally empowered, right? And that's where the whole idea of mindset comes in. The Y.E.A is going to build your mental capacity, equip you mentally to truly and really want your dreams to come to pass. We have very solid coaches here with us, people who are in action. People who are in action. We have people who are taking the steps to get to their goals. People who have passed through Y.E.A, and the good news is that these people are going to coach you, right? They're going to coach you every step of the way, and all the projects that you have, all the visions that you have. If you take all the right actions and the perfect and the imperfect actions, right, you have a mindset that is positive. Okay, you come out with your declarations, and you see one thing about this family is that you have to talk to us, right? You have to talk to us. You have to say what you want to do. You have to declare it all the time. You have to say it all the time while they are taking all the actions. And my brother, you have to see it for yourself. And so, for the fact that you are saying all these things to us means that you are seeing it for yourself and you truly want it to come to pass. And that is one of the things that is going to happen for you in this call. Um, is there anything that you are working on currently? Is there any project you are working on? Is there any business you are into? What are you into? What business are you doing? Are
Yeah,
you a
exactly.
business person? Are you
Right now, exactly, I'm running up agriculture.
okay? Agriculture. All right, right in the alley of Y.E.A. There are so many professionals in Y.E.A when it comes to agriculture. There's Christy, there's Matthew, there's Kenneth, there's Hilda, there's Umar. I mean, you are in the best. Yeah, you are truly in the best place. You are going to get all the support that you need to build your agricultural empire. Right,
All right, brother.
right.
All right, brother. I'm so appreciate you.
Can
And
I
so you
ask
when
what kind of agriculture are you in? My phone is just not. What kind of
Sorry, so
agriculture?
it's about to growing.
Sorry. Can you say that again? I'm sorry.
It's growing of these crops, these our crops.
Are you
Like
growing crops now?
I'm growing crops like maize, beans.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd like to see your pictures on our WhatsApp group. of what you have, and then, you know, we can better support what we see is good for you. Well, you know, what in the areas that you want to grow in. And where in Uganda are you?
I'm living in districts of Iganga. It's Iganga district.
Iganga.
Yeah.
How close is that to Kampala?
Sounds like it's not very far to Kampala.
Yeah, Christy,
Are you
Iganga is 21 kilometers. Actually, it is 29 kilometers from Jinja. So it's just close
oh, so
to
he's
Jinja.
close to Jinja.
Yeah, it's the next district to Jinja.
Great. Okay, good. Very good. We're having a party in Jinja next month.
All right. All right. I'm so appreciative. And I'll be so happy.
Okay. Welcome, Diana. Let's welcome Diana and Ukuti. Thank you, Marvin. Appreciate you sharing everything with us. Thanks, Mike. Go ahead. I'm going to give the call back over to you, Mike. Ukuti, Diana. Who else is here with us? Hilda, Teresa. Anybody want to share? Who wants to share? You're muted, Mike. I can't hear you. Sorry.
Okay, right. So who wants to share themselves with us? We do not have to be quiet in the community call. We have to share ourselves, guys. Okay, so Coach Umar. Coach Umar, you are muted.
Yes, please.
Nice one. All right. So what have you been up to, Coach?
Oh, thank you. Hi everyone. Nice to meet you today. My name is Bakachu Mal from Uganda, Africa, and I'm a coach in this program. I've been out for a long time, and I've been working on my projects. One here at the training center, I've been renovating, yeah, because right now we are students at school, so I get some work to do. So I'm quite busy with some work here at the training center, and as the same time I'm working at the Richard's farm, because Richard is working with Mercy right now at the food store. Yeah, so I'm taking that part. I'm working at the farm. Another thing, yeah, I'm also working at the orphanage, helping Brian with some stuffs. So that's what I'm about right now.
Okay, all right. How is the orphanage doing? We haven't heard from Brian in a long time. How is the orphanage doing?
Sorry?
How is the orphanage doing? We haven't heard from Brian in a while.
Yeah, Brian has been off for a while, but he's doing fine. We are working together, and the children are in a good shape. They are doing fine. We are just waiting for our mentor, Christy. You are welcome. We are so grateful. Yeah, everything is in control.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much, Uma, for sharing yourself with us. I see we have Director Teresa Coulston on the call. Teresa,
Yeah.
there she is, Evergreen Teresa. Yeah, all right, Teresa. Share yourself with us. What have you been up to? I'm sure you've been up to a lot of big things.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to share something.
Okay, all right. Right. Let's have Umar go. Then Teresa, you come in. All right, Umar.
Yeah, I introduced Marvin and Kitiwa Benjamin. Uh, I'm working with them. So they admire the community and what I'm doing, and they say, no, we should join the team. Yeah. So they are very
That's
good,
nice.
they're hardworking, and I welcome them to the community. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, brother.
All right, Umar. Thank you for helping grow the community. And Marvin, you are welcome once again to the community. Okay, all right.
Thank you,
Um,
brother. Thank you, brother.
you're welcome. Teresa,
Michael,
how are you doing?
I'm good, and you?
I'm fine. What have you been up to? I know you have been
Hmm.
up to a lot of things. Share yourself with us.
Oh, nothing much. I mean, apart from what I shared the other time, as usual, I'm just okay. I'll say that for now, I've actually revived the kente weaving business because my apprentices are around and they vacated. Some to have completed school, so they are doing 1 or 2 weeks. And with the share, but I'm still trying to let it look better, repackage it when it comes to like wholesaling and the rest. So I've started making boxes for the product for packaging sake and for wholesaling sake. So I would say that for now, that's what is new. The rest we all know it.
Okay, the rest we all know it. All right, Teresa, how many people have you employed? You look like a business tycoon.
Hmm. One, two, please. We are learning and trying. Um, one, two, three, four, five. I would say 7 for now.
Right. So you have 7 people under your yeah, you've employed 7 people and that is great. I mean
I'm training them.
you are training them, right? So it means that you are helping build other people to, also have a sustainable life.
Yeah.
And yeah, and that is what we are all about, right? Once we are growing, we want to grow other people so that we build a better community. And
Mm-hmm.
for all of you who are on the call, who don't know Teresa, I'm sure. Oh, wait, I think apart from Marvin, everyone else, and Paul, who just joined us. Paul, you are welcome to the call. You are welcome to the call, Paul. Okay, all right. Teresa is
Thank you.
one
Thank
of the
you.
African
Yeah.
nice one. Teresa is one of the African directors of Y.E.A, and so know your directors and know Teresa. Nice one. Okay, all right. I'll be calling on the old folks, but since Paul is new to the community and he's just joining the call, Paul, if you can unmute and join me. Okay, all right,
Yes,
Paul. Paul,
please.
how are you doing?
Hello.
How are you doing?
Oh, thanks for asking. First and foremost, and let me clarify a little. I'm not so new to the community, but it's just that I've taken a long time, some great
Okay,
time without being around. Yeah.
okay.
I was in the one that got done in when was it? When was it? The previous one, the previous session,
Okay.
the
All
previous
right.
intake. Yeah.
Mhm.
So after that, I kind of disappeared a little bit because I had some issues, some obstacles. But I'd like to say that thanks to you guys, thanks to Y.E.A, that I've been able to overcome a lot of stuff recently, and most of the the techniques, or let me say the know-how and everything, was things I learned from Y.E.A. And then I have to be grateful, especially for you guys and Carol and Christy, and by then Raksha was still around. I don't know if she's still around. They really encouraged me. I missed out on the first landmark. And then this one, I just finished my landmark recently with the October one. And wow, it was something else. It was like on another level. So combining, oh wow, I have to say, it was overwhelming. It was just a new dimension of how you look at life. For instance, my center points was David spoke about life and meaning, and how we like attaching meaning to everything in life. Like, why is he sitting there? Yeah, you're like, why is he sitting there? Why did he reply this to me? It happened. There is what has happened and what the story about what has happened. They are two different things. So that really caught me and really showed me that I have been totally looking at life differently. Like, for instance, I lost my father and I lost my mother. And I have been letting that event hold me back like for a very long time, and attaching meaning to it and letting it carry me for the rest of my life. Like I'm in a prison, I've been there thinking, why did this happen? Did it happen because of this? Did it happen because of that? And all that has been putting me in like a very big prison. And when I got to realize this, separating from what happened, it happened. And that
just
is
adding
it.
Meaning, adding meaning, adding meaning,
yeah.
adding meaning, adding meaning.
Yeah. Meaning. In a continuous cycle.
You
just
are
adding
so
meaning,
human,
adding meaning.
Paul.
So when we went through all that with David, and I got the opportunity that he personally did me a number of breakthroughs, and because the story that I told him was when my father left us, and let my mother be a single mother, grooming us up. And I attached most of my failures to my father letting my mother, like allowing that event to dictate how successful or how thriving I can be in life. Because I was always looking for a meaning in it. Like, he did this because he didn't love me, or he didn't want me, or, all that kind of stuff. And at the end of it all, it was like it happened. I was like, it happened because it happened. I don't need to have a meaning for why it happened. The thing is that it happened, move on. That will not dictate how your life ends out to be. So just move on in life. Move
it's
on.
more
What
like
happens.
Choice.
And let's
Paul, let me interrupt you for a minute.
Yes.
It's more like choice.
Yes.
Choose what happened as it happened.
Yeah.
Choose.
As it happened, yes, exactly. Choose. Actually,
choose.
We also had we had a bit about choice when they were teaching us how to choose. There's a difference between choosing and deciding. They are two different things. Like choice, you choose because you choose, and then deciding, you have to look at the reason. Like,
well,
I'm choosing that reasons. Because it looks nice. Yes. Now we have to limit.
You are a reasonable man.
Yeah, exactly. So the thing is,
no reason.
Trying to learn how to be. Yes, you have to try to be unreasonable. You have to try to be unreasonable. And when all that got into my head, I started looking at life in a totally different dimension.
Well, it kind of got
Like
out of your head, Paul.
because
Yeah.
because yes, beg your pardon. Because and luckily enough, I did the landmark just as soon as I was having these many issues. I had a friend I was working with at my school, and he kind of like disappointed me. Like he did what I even didn't expect. Like I trusted him. He was helping me out as the head teacher, and he did something like totally absurd that almost brought the school to its knees. Yeah. And when I was doing the landmark forum, like hello, are you getting me?
Yeah, we are here
Are you
with
getting me?
you, brother.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yep.
So as I was doing the landmark forum, it so much helped me to, like get over what happened. Get over it. Like
Yeah.
right now, I'm at school and I go over it and I was like, that is what happened. That's what he chose to do. If that's what he chose to do, he chose to do it. And me, I choose to move on. I choose to let go of it and I won't let it dictate how I end up here at school. So I will say that the landmark is one of the best things I've had in a very long time. Besides Y.E.A, because the first thing was Y.E.A. Now I got another opportunity that I'm going to do the advanced course. I'm signed up. Yes, I've signed up for the advanced course and I can't wait to see the next level that I go on. And I just can't wait. But all I
Thank
can
you
say
for
is that,
sharing, Paul.
yes,
That's for those of
yes.
us. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm just talking over you. Go ahead.
So all I can say is that it was a good experience. It opened me up to a lot of things. I call myself mature now. I was still young. Yes.
Sounds like you're still making up reasons, Paul.
I know. I just feel like the old me is totally different from the new me. So and like this is 2.0, like Paul 2.0, and the other one is Paul like 1.0 or something like that. But thank you for the great work. Thank you for the Y.E.A platform. Even if I didn't have the time, I kind of previously I was off and on because of those issues that I told you about. But like right now, I feel good. I feel like I'm back to where I'm supposed to be, and I'm here, and I'm going to be here, and we're going to share lots of stuff, and there are lots of things coming away. Yes, and there are lots of things that I'm going to share that I've been working on too. So I feel good to be back, actually. Yeah.
Yep. And it's good
Thank
to
you.
have you back. Oh, all right. Which seminar are you enrolled for with the landmark?
I'm enrolled for the landmark, the November 7th seminar, the What's So seminar.
What so?
The What's So
Okay,
seminar.
a good
Yes.
one.
Yeah. Yeah.
All
Beg your
right.
pardon?
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah. The What's So seminar is
And
the one that I'm enrolled for.
and congratulations for being transformed.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Congratulations. Yes.
Mm.
And thanks for
Okay, all
sharing,
right.
so brilliantly your transformation. That was a beautiful share. Like we
Come.
all know exactly what you're saying and how far you've come.
Yeah. Okay, all right. I see Benjamin. Benjamin is one of them, right?
Hi.
Okay. Hi, Benjamin. How are you doing? Benjamin, you are muted. Oh, there you are.
Hello.
How are you doing, Benjamin? And Benjamin, we can hear you.
Hello.
Hi,
Hope you're all
Benjamin.
doing
How are
well.
you doing?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
I'm good. So tell us about yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. By the names, Shiva Benjamin from Uganda, East Africa, Ginger. I'm working with Coach Woman under graphics, and I also do agriculture. So I'm so happy to join Y.E.A, and I hope my dreams will go through and my visions. And I'm also under Team Brian at the orphanage. God cares for all orphanage ministries, Uganda. Nice to see you.
And I guess I'll see you when I get there, right, Benjamin?
Yeah, you'll be able to see me. I'll be there, and we shall be grateful to have you here in Ginger.
Okay. Very good. Thank you.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Benjamin. And so, Benjamin, what do you hope to get out of Y.E.A?
I beg your pardon.
So, what do you hope to get out of Y.E.A? You've joined us. You are going to go through a 10-week class. What do you hope to, have achieved at the end of the program?
Okay, let me assist with Coach Omar's device because mine is draining. My battery is draining. What I'm hoping to get out of Y.E.A is that, as for now,
I can't hear him again. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, and you are muted. Umar, you are muted. Unmute yourself. Okay, all
okay.
right.
Hope you can get me.
Yep.
As I'm under Coach Omar and also doing graphics, so I will get my dreams to come true as I'm under Coach Omar and he's the products manager, so that I can get easily access to expose our products, and we are doing a good work. I'm an artist too, so that I can expose our work through Coach Omar. And agriculture, we are getting partnership with Hassad, Richard, and I hope you know him very well.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. So I'm so happy to join Y.E.A.
Okay, all right. And we are also truly excited to have you as part of the community, and we know that by the end of the program, or even before the program ends, you would have started to realize some of your visions and your dreams. And so once again, you are welcome to the community.
I beg
Okay,
your
all right.
pardon.
Once again, Benjamin, you are welcome to the community, and we are excited to have you here with us.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Coach Hilda, I hope you are not too busy. Okay, looks like Hilda is not. Okay, there she is.
I'm here.
Okay, right. How are you doing, Hilda?
I'm fine.
There you are.
Okay.
Okay, all right. So, Hilda, what have you been up to? Share yourself with us.
So for this week, I've not done much apart from just the routine that when Carol asked us one thing that you can do to make you thrive, I said scouting. So I've made sure I'm doing the scouting. Like today evening, I've noticed my vegetables have a pest that is eating part, especially the kales. So tomorrow I'll organize to spray them with rabbit urine mixed with some tithonia to clear the pests. Yeah. And then the other thing that I've done is to try and organize how we can manage to meet Coach Christie at Jomo Kenyatta Airport. I've been connected with one of the deputy security officer. Unfortunately, they can't accommodate all of us. They said he'll organize for 3 people. It's normally not allowed, but he'll organize at least 3 people to meet her. They can't allow a big group. We wanted to go around 7 people. So you'll have to reduce the number.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, right. Okay. Okay. And for those of us who are new to this call who don't know Hilda, anything that has to do with rabbit farming, she is the go-to person. Right? She knows everything about rabbit farming. Okay. All right. So who are going to meet Christy at the airport?
Yeah. And I'll even meet her in Jinja. I'll be traveling to Jinja. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much, Hilda, for sharing yourself with us and letting us know what you are truly up to.
Okay.
Okay. I see Dinah. Dinah, you've been with us for a while and you've been very quiet. And I'm sure you knew I was going to call you. So,
She's just behind me. She's
Dinah, what have you been up to? I know you've been up to a lot of things. So,
hello everyone. My name is Dana. I'm reaching from Kenya, and I'm very glad to be with you this evening. Okay, I started selling kids jackets, and I'm still continuing to sell the kid jackets. I also started selling soap. I make soap. I manufacture soap, and then I sell. So
is it me or Dinah breaking up?
sorry.
Maybe if you turn your video off.
Yeah.
Okay.
To increase your bandwidth. So, yeah.
Oh. Hello.
Yeah, Dinah.
Yes. So I'm saying I've started selling kids jackets, and I started making soap. So I have kids jackets and soap. That is what I'm selling for now. But next month, I'm going to open the clothing store as I had declared. I said in November, I'm going to open the clothing store so that I can sell the dresses. I'll first start with the dresses, then I can later go to the shirts and maybe the kids' clothes and shoes, bags, other things. But I'll start with the dresses. But for now, I started with the kids' clothes. Then I'm going also to put soap to accompany the things that I'm selling. So that's what I'm doing for now. Yes.
Okay, all right. That's super. Do you make the soap yourself?
Yes, I make it myself. I buy the chemicals and then I mix. So I've started with I'm manufacturing my own soap. So I've started with the multi-purpose liquid detergent. Then I'll make for the carpet shampoo. Then later, I can make for the cars.
Mm.
But for now, I've started with the multi-purpose soap. I'll progress slowly as I grow. I'll also put the bleach, the one to wash white clothes. I'll also manufacture bleach. But for now, I've started with the kids' jacket and the soap, and then I'll progress as I continue. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So, Dinah, tell us
Yes.
what is the vision for the soap making business? Where do you see yourself in the future with the business?
I'm seeing myself manufacturing and selling to even the supermarkets, the schools, the hospitals who are around me, and even neighbors, friends, relatives. I want to start my own company, my own soap company. So I'm going to register my own company, my own soap company, and then I can put everything together. That's where I see
nice.
myself. Yeah.
Okay, right. And in building your company, especially with the soap, I really hope that you pay a lot of attention to the branding, because truly that's where that's one of the things a lot of people look out for, right? So if you want to become a household name, you should not compromise on the branding,
Yes.
so that you can you can compete with the other ones on the market.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Is there anything else you want to share with us? And how is the last for the past 2 weeks you started talking about you starting the jacket business? How is it going? How is the sales like? Is it doing well?
Yeah, people are responding. People are responding well. And I'm really encouraged about that. Yeah.
That's very good. That's very good. So thank you so much for sharing yourself with us on this community call. I see Paul, you have your hand up.
Hi. I just wanted to say that there is someone new I want to introduce. And
Okay.
hello, yeah, I want to introduce. I want him to be part of the program. And he's my colleague. He's one of the teachers that teaches here at St. Go. So unfortunately, the rest have left because they don't stay on school. So he's the one who is around. But I think next Friday we shall have a few more joining me on the call.
Okay.
So I'd like to give him the opportunity to introduce himself and tell us and tell you guys what he hopes to benefit, and yeah.
Okay. All right.
My name is Teacher Samuel, teacher of St. Paul Junior School, Namresa. By the way, I'm happy to be here. We as the teachers, we become happy when we see young generation is succeeding academically, and we hope to build a good foundation of Uganda, and also to benefit as teachers that we can be in a better life. Thank you.
Right. Thank you so much for being with us.
Yeah. So he's going to be part of the program. Now, unfortunately, they'll be sharing the same device. I don't know if that will be a problem.
No, it won't. We actually have people who share the same device, so that's okay. That works very well for us.
Yes, so there will be around five of them, but he's the first, and the rest you get to meet them along the way.
Okay, all right. So thank you very much, Paul. Thank you so much, Samuel, for deciding to be a part of this community. And we know that before the 10 weeks end, you would have learned a lot for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I also see Michael. Michael. Okay, yeah, you said where you are is noisy, so I don't know if you are able to talk to us now. Okay, all right. Coach Coach Massey.
Yes. Hey, Director Mike.
There you are. I know you are up to so many things. You started sharing some things with us last week and last week. How have you been?
I've been well. God has really kept us alive. We thank Him. Yeah, I just want to take this opportunity to thank everyone on the call. The sharing, people are really coming up with a mind of thriving. I've just heard from my brother Paul. I welcome you from the Landmark Forum, where we open up the new possibilities for thriving. Really welcome back from the Landmark. I see new things for you. I see very many new opportunities after the Landmark, and I really encourage all of us to go and continue with the advanced courses of the Landmark, because it is something that gives us a new experience in life. Second, I would also to appreciate Diana. I've seen Diana started with us with very many ideas, but she was lacking ways to implement. And I want really to salute you for standing up and taking action. Right now, you've started your business. I'm one of the victims of how starting a business could be a challenge. I've faced it several times. I really salute you for being yourself and taking action. I really trust that you will achieve what you want in life. Thirdly, I'm also progressing on with my food store business. I shared it last time with you. Everyone knows that I'm dealing in a food store, dealing in all kinds of foods, say rice, beans, maize, and whatever. And I'm looking forward in transforming the business to both social benefit and making us financial, like increasing our financial status as well. So yeah, I also acknowledge myself for that. I learned something from our head coach, and that is Coach Carol. She has been telling us to start acknowledging some of our accomplishments. Guys, I find it a reality. I find it awakening to really acknowledge some of the things that you've achieved in life. You know, there is a time where we do things and achieve them, but at the end of the day, you don't realize that you've achieved something and you're still struggling to get more and more. But the question at the end of the day is, how will you get what you want to get minus acknowledging what you've achieved? I really believe in acknowledging our accomplishments as a person. So I really want to acknowledge myself. I acknowledge Hilda for today, and as well acknowledge Paul for accomplishing the Landmark. I acknowledge Hilda for starting a business, a new business, and that is your new baby now. You have to take all the micro steps to see that you really achieve what you want to achieve. So to the rest of the students in the Y.E.A, I really feel we have a great task ahead of us. And one of the tasks is, how can we coordinate all the brains that we have to make a difference in our lives? To make a difference in our country. I see many of us here coming from Uganda, apart from a few. where Coach Mike is in Ghana. We would love to meet Coach Mike in Ghana. We'd love to meet those brilliant brains. We have Teresa and Mike.
Marcy, you're frozen.
Sorry, someone was calling me. So I was saying,
Oh,
we really have a great task ahead of us to use the brilliant brains that we have. How can we put them together and draw programs that can help us to thrive beyond our limits, beyond what we are now? So I just want us to coordinate and take it as an opportunity. As we are hosting Christy next month, we can as well sit and draw plans, extensive plans of how we can lift ourselves. I know not even the sky will be the limit. So thank you, my brother, Coach Mike. Thank you for leading us. But greetings once again from our head coach, Coach Carol. He really loves us. He really adores us. Yeah, thank you. Have a great evening, everyone.
okay, all right. Thank you so much, Marcy, for sharing yourself and for all the acknowledgements that you have given to us. For me, my take home is that we have to celebrate ourselves. Like you said, I don't think we celebrate ourselves enough. We don't acknowledge ourselves enough. We don't appreciate ourselves enough, especially for the little wins, right? Every week we win. Because truly, where we are today is better than where we were yesterday or a year ago, right? So every day we are actually progressing in life. We actually take stock of all these progress, because the moment when we start to take stock of our progress and our wins and our accomplishments, we will start to appreciate ourselves more and know that we are truly putting in effort in making our lives better. So I appreciate all of you for joining us on this call today. It's been absolutely amazing. Everyone has shared themselves with us. We are all truly up to something incredible in our lives. Those of us who are running our businesses, those who are working for the government, those who are working for the private industry, those who are, running things for ourselves. Everyone is up to something. And truly, I would like to encourage all of us, right? We do not have the option of giving up. We do not have the option of giving up. The only option we have is to thrive. We don't want to survive. Truly, I mean, after being a part of Y.E.A for all these years, we have to, renew our minds, right? Have a transformation, all the transformational studies and learning that we have gone through in Y.E.A and Landmark. So I wish you guys the very best. I don't know if Carol, I'm sorry, Christy is on Carol's call, so I don't know if Christy has anything to say before
I am
we
Carol today.
wrap. Yeah, yeah, Carol. Before you wrap up, but it's been amazing having you guys on the call. It's been so beautiful having all of us share, because all the sharing that we are doing is encouraging each other, right? So whatever Marcy shares, whatever Marvin, Diana, Christy, Paul, Teresa, and Michael, Hilda, whatever we have shared today is an encouragement to someone else. You might not see it now, but tomorrow you will see that what you said here has really empowered someone to also want to do better for themselves. Thank you guys so much. Christy, do you have anything to say before we wrap up?
Yeah. Hello.
Who's that? Hello.
Hello.
What do you have to say, Yakudi?
Hello.
Hi. Michael, we can hear you.
Hello.
Michael, we can hear you.
Yeah. I thank you very much. I want just to thank you for today's call. It was so impressive. I want to recognize our dear friend Hilda, whom we are meeting in Uganda as we host the Chris. Hope at one time we shall also be hosted in Ghana, where our head coach is in Africa. So I just want to thank you very much. I'm sorry I had the internet problem. It was on and off, but at last it's now on. So I want to thank everybody who participated. And this is now a task for us in Africa that this project is given into our hands. And it's the beginning whereby we should move it forward. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Okay,
Michael.
thank you so much, Michael. Thank you so much, Michael. And let's not forget to continue to invite people to our community calls and invite people to register for the next class. If you invite someone who has shown interest, please make sure they register to be a part of it. Okay, all right. So I think we have we've exhausted our time for today's community call. I'm going to let everyone go and wish everyone the absolute best in everything that we are doing. Have a good day and have a good night, everyone. See you all next week, Friday. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Mike. Bye, guys.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, Michael. Bye, Carol.
Teresa.
Bye, Christine.